So, God, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to set up my camera. Lordy, 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 man. Look, this video is gonna be kind of short. Not short, but I was gonna go do a regular upload and do a script, put a whole bunch of different edits in it. But I changed my mind. I figured I'd just go live. If you guys hear like any background noise or something, I apologize. And I also do apologize for not posting in a while because I had a little issue. I told y'all before my charger port was messed up, but then I accidentally had to get I had to get a lot of stuff repaired, so it took about a week and a half for me to get my stuff repaired. So anyway, I'm back, and there's been something that's been weighing on me now for about 4 or 5 days, because I knew it was gonna happen. I don't like all the drama that's been going on since what's like what's being said and what the media likes to make things do. So like real quick, for people who are joining, thank you for watching, subscribe, like. This is the road. I am officially on the road to 1,000. Like I'm on the road to a K subscribers because I got a lot of things I'm trying to hit this year and I'm not trying to stop. So this is officially my road to 1K. It starts right now with this video. All right, but I just wanted to quickly I wanted to do a video right quick, bro, just to kind of like express how I feel. Because as a diehard Braves fan, it doesn't hurt. I don't even know the words I'm trying to say, man. It doesn't feel good. I'm gonna just put it like that. Like I kind of feel hurt, and I've been feeling hurt for a minute, but I kind of expected it, so it doesn't hurt as much. Like it wasn't unsuspected jab or nothing. It was more like dang, I knew it was gonna happen, but I kind of wish it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those type of things. So this is, you can read the title if you on YouTube right now. You can read the title. This is my message to Freddie Freeman. I highly doubt he's ever gonna watch this video. This has nothing to do with him. This has no shade towards the guy. This has nothing to do with any animosity. Nothing. This is me from being a Braves fan since I was a kid till now, done winning the World Series. I didn't expect this to happen, but I kind of see why it happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody wants to play the blame game. They did this, they did that, he did this, he did that. I'm not with all that. I'm not with the he said, she said, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the camera strictly focused on me, because I would try to do it. And this is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how this is not an animosity thing. So you see I got my Braves hat, right? But look at this. You can't really see it, but it says Freeman 5. Because I don't have the camera turned around. But this is my authentic Freddie Freeman jersey that I paid a lot of money for. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite players. So, and he's always going to be in my top 5, regardless. Him going to the Dodgers hurts, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really hurts, and that's why I'm making this video. But he's from California. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to understand this. He's always had a house in California. And people want to say, negative things. I'm not with all that. People want to say bad things about the Braves. I'm not with it. I'm not trying to defend anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm not here to guilt trip anybody. I just want to wish this guy the best of luck. Like, bro, you're a fan favorite. I love everything about you. People been, I hear all the reports about we offered you money during the season. Like we offered you a contract during the season. So if you wanted to stay with us, you would have just went and did the extension, you know what I'm saying, instead of even testing free agency. Once the season ended and you wasn't signed, I kind of already knew, this dude wants to see if he's going to get an offer from the Dodgers. He wants to see. And I knew that the Dodgers weren't going to let him just slide. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the fact that they lost Corey Seager. I knew they was going to try to get another left-handed at batters. You know what I'm saying? So, the Dodgers are just being like the Braves' biggest rival right now because they're the only team in the NL that can compete with the Braves. Um, and that's no shade to any other team, but there's no team in the National League that even comes close to competing with the Dodgers and the Braves. You know what I'm saying? Like, not close at all. The Giants are almost there. Padres looked like they were going to be a great team last year, but they kind of just fell off. And this ain't a story about that. This is just between me. This is just me getting out my feelings about Freddie and the Braves. I kind of feel bad because the Braves, I feel like they didn't do enough, and that's just me as an opinion. But I heard from my sources and from what people tell me, they did it during the season, and then the lockout kind of slowed stuff down. But then after the lockout, they reached out one last time and waited for him to make a decision, and they couldn't wait any longer because they already had a deal with Oakland that they can get Matt. And Matt's from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of hurts because he's never played with Atlanta. He got drafted. I think he got drafted to Oakland, or if he was traded to Oakland. I don't remember. But Matt's a good player, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Matt. He's not coming here to fit Freddie's shoes. He's here to play his game. And his game is gonna fit well with the team that we got, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is just me saying, like, we have to accept Matt as a Braves fan. Like, I was like, dang, man, I love Matt as a player. Part of me wanted to see him and Freddie on the same team, but it would be like, why? Why would that even happen? Um, and Matt wanted to play with us. Like, just like Freddie wanted to go to Cali, he's from Cali, Matt wanted to come here. So we have to feel that for Matt. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I just, like, man, I almost cried. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro, because Freddie's been my favorite player since he got drafted, man. Like, I think he made his debut in 2009, 2008. I don't remember. I know Chipper was, like, on the way out. And Chipper's my favorite player of all time. Like, he's been my favorite player of all time. Chipper was my favorite player. Hank Aaron was my favorite player. The only reason why Hank Aaron is not number one is because I never got to see him play. I went to see Chipper play 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And Chipper was the reason why I wanted to learn how to switch hit. He was the reason why I started playing the outfield, and then I think he moved to third base later on in his career. I've never been a third baseman, but I've always been an outfielder. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an outfielder. Every year I played baseball, they've always had me in the outfield, but I prefer second base. But yeah, Chipper was the reason why I wanted to learn how to switch hit. I used to copy him when I was a kid and just swing the bat, and then one day it just started coming naturally to me. Thank you, Chipper. Chipper weighed in on it, saying that if Freddie wanted to stay, he would have never even let it get that far. And I agree. I agree 100%. If Freddie wanted to stay with Atlanta, he would have took what the Braves offered him during the season, which they offered him, I think, a 5 or 6 year extension. And he was saying that he was asking for 160 for 5 years, but he took a 6 year deal for 162, which is way less. And then the tax in California is way higher than Georgia tax, the state tax. So Freddie didn't want to be here. No, I mean, I'm not saying it like that. I don't know the dude's true intentions because I don't know Freddie like that. But he's from Cali. So I can understand him saying, I want to go to Cali. I would have felt better if it was just stated like that instead of saying, like, oh, he was hurt by the Matt Olson trade. The Braves had to do what they had to do, and that's not defending the Braves, but that's like, hey, we needed to get a team, and we had to get that position filled before the season started. And spring training was like, hello, spring training was right there. And like I said, the lockout kind of messed things up. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So this is no shade at Freddie. Like I said, I have no negative bias to either one of these guys. To the team, of course, that's my favorite team. And Freddie's going to be always in my top 5 of favorite players. You know what I'm saying? So this is just my farewell. Again, I'm going to repeat myself because Freddie, just as a diehard Braves fan, I've been a Braves fan for a minute. I've been watching you since I want to say I was like 13, 14. I was probably a little older than that. When I started watching you. Because I think 2011, 2012 is when I really started watching you. I seen you more, but I was always a Chipper Jones fan. So until Chipper retired, that's when you started getting the limelight. And then, we had the team with BJ Upton, Justin Upton, Jason Hayward was coming out. And I played against Jason Hayward, so, I kind of seen him in person before, like, I mean, even after you was drafted, you know what I'm saying? So This has no shade to that. I just want to know that you was a fan favorite, man. Like Atlanta loves you. And I know you going to the Dodgers might hurt a lot of people like it hurt me. And some people might be like, damn, you're a traitor or whatever they're gonna say. I don't care about none of that. That has nothing to do with me as a fan. I just want to tell you that you're one of my favorite players. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I wish you could have stayed as a Brave for your entire career because I wanted that for you, just like I wanted that for Chipper. But Chipper was a homegrown boy, you know what I'm saying? The same way I feel about how Chipper stayed and wanted to retire as a Brave, I felt like you should have did. I felt the same way about you, but you're not from Georgia, so I have to start feeling that way towards Matt now because Matt's from Georgia. He went to high school in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. So, bro, we'll see. I'll see you again. I'm probably gonna go to the Braves game this year when they play the Dodgers at home, just so I can see you, bro. Like, um, and just for anybody who's watching this video, I did a live. I didn't care if you came to watch it live or if you watched the replay. That has nothing to do with this video. Um, this is just my heartfelt acceptance to the situation. Because I mean, it is what it is. It's done now. We're gonna have to play the whole season like this now. You see what I'm saying? So, Freddie, thank you for everything. This is another thing I want to say. Thank you for everything you've done because when you got drafted, we had a great team. Chipper retired, Bobby Cox retired around the same time period, and then the stadium being rebuilt. Like you started in Turner Field, and now we're in Truist Park. Well, it started at SunTrust Park, but now it's Truist Park. Like you went through all of that through your career, bro. 10+ years. I want to say 13, if I'm not mistaken, that you've been on the Braves. I think you got drafted at a young age. I don't know the whole story. I think you got drafted at 17, 18. Then you came up when you was like 20, 21, if I'm not mistaken. And then you played every year since then, 11, 12 years. So I personally want to thank you for everything you've done. And I have the freaking um I want to go ahead and go over the numbers. 6 years, 162, and you deferred some money. I mean, bro, like I honestly feel like you would have stayed in Atlanta if you wanted the same bread. Like I honestly, because that doesn't seem like you went to LA for money. Because LA seems like they could have paid you a lot more than that, especially with the state tax. So anyway, but like I said, bro, I don't want you to think that this is any animosity towards you, bro. I really just want you to do your best. And I'm trying to pull up one more thing. Ball out, bro. I can't find this dude right here. Yeah, it says I read a tweet earlier that said the Braves offered him a 5 and a 6 year deal and he rejected both. See, I don't know if that's all the way true. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be that guy. I don't believe all the stuff that Yeah, see, Chipper said that Alex had to make the move. Um, yeah, Chipper said that Alex has to do his job. Blah blah blah. Here it is, contract. 13 years, 57 million is deferred. So even after you retire, they will still be paying you. But your check is worth up to 162, but it's really 148. Yeah, but I feel like the Braves would have paid you the same amount, man. But look, anyway, back to what I was about to say. Bro, like even without all this negativity that I see on the internet, how people say you're shading the Braves, um, because of like certain things. I know you probably didn't know nothing about the trade, which is which is probably was best at this point. Um, because I know it was out there that the Braves could get Matt Olson. Um, People have been saying that since the season ended. People have been saying that, but the lockout kind of slowed everything down, like I said before. So, like people who are blaming the Braves and Freddie for their departure, like people who want to blame the Braves for not doing too much, People who want to blame Freddie for not doing too much. All that's cool, but the main problem that what happened with the situation, and it's not even really a problem. It was just the lockout. The lockout was the main problem. So like people couldn't communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because I think like the Braves would have tried to reach out a couple more times just to see if they could pull the plug on Matt Olson before, but the lockout was 3-4 months long. Like the lockout just ended a couple of weeks ago. So because the season was about to start and and everybody was rushing, Alex had the deal already on the table from Oakland. It was a yes. As soon as you're ready, boom, let's do it, and let's just make the offer. So Alex was the Braves said that they couldn't wait any longer, because they wanted to get Matt. They wanted whatever it took. They wanted to get first baseman filled, and they wanted to make sure that if it is Matt, we got to get him here as soon as possible so we can get him in. You know what I'm saying? Because he's coming into to him it's a new environment. You know what I'm saying? And Ozzy said it best. I watched Ozzy's interview that he did the other day. Ozzy's probably the new leader of the team, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the face of the team is probably going to be Ronald, but the leader of the team is probably going to be Dansby, if I'm not mistaken. Dansby's like an outspoken person. Ozzy's an outspoken person. Both of them could really be leaders. That whole team has a lot of people that have been homegrown that can be a lot of leaders. You know what I'm saying? But Ozzy's getting paid cents for as good as he is. Like, Ozzy's getting paid cents. This dude is making like $7 million, but he's worth like 20-something million dollars. Like, Ozzy right now could be playing for $18 million. Easy. But because he's a baller and he doesn't get hurt a lot. He plays as hard as he can. He's also very outspoken. And he said it the best. He's like, in his interview, he said, we just got, he said, we're going to have to play with Matt regardless. He said, it's just up to us. We got to go out there and do our job. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to go out there and play baseball and win games. And when it comes to the playoffs, whoever we going against, we got to beat them. That's what he said. He said it's going to hurt because, having his energy. And this is why I was telling people I didn't think that this was going to happen, because I'm like, bro, this doesn't seem right. Like, Freddie's been in Atlanta. He loves Atlanta. He got drafted by Atlanta. They just won the World freaking Series. Why would he leave? But then when the lockout happened and the days were progressing, I started thinking more and more to myself. I'm like, man, this might actually. I started expecting it. I was like, this might actually happen because he's from California. Like the Braves numbers and stuff, but I knew the Braves offered him a 5-year extension. And trust me, man, just like they did with Chipper, where they offered him a few extra more years, they could have did the same thing. And I'm pretty sure they would have deferred money, just like what he got. That's what I'm saying. Like, the contract doesn't make sense, because I know he was offered something similar to what the Braves did. The Braves probably offered him a 5-year extension, but after the 5 years, they're probably going to give him 2-3 more years just to have him DH or have him do something. Because Chipper, at the end of his career, his numbers weren't the same. He was a little older, but he was still producing. Like, he was mainly a pinch hitter. He didn't play over. He probably played 100 games at most, not over 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Chipper was Chipper. The Braves were gonna do what they could to keep him happy. You know what I'm saying? And let him play as long as he wanted to play. So I know that can't be the reason why you left. So it had to be, I want to be close to the family. You know what I'm saying? And you're from Cali, Cali. So even without all the little numbers and the naysayers, I just don't like it when I go on YouTube and I see titles of YouTubers talking about, oh, this is why Freddie and the Braves broke up, because Freddie didn't like the way Braves were doing business. That has nothing to do with it, because if he didn't like the way Braves did business, he probably would have left a long time ago, or he wouldn't have signed the contract that he did before. And he's friends with Chipper. Him and Chipper were friends. They used to hang out, hunt, all that stuff together. So I know for a fact Chipper said that the Braves will take care of you. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I hope, and this goes to Chipper too, because Chipper is close to the situation. He's CEO or whatever of the Braves, like, he's there. And then he also is close to Freddie, where he can contact him at any time. I hope he doesn't feel any type of animosity towards Freddie as well. because I know business is business, but it can make you feel some type of way about a person. Just wish him the best of luck, man. And answer his phone calls, even if even if you don't want to. Just answer his phone calls, give him some advice. You know what I'm saying? But Freddie, look, man, I just want to tell you I appreciate everything you've done for this organization, bro. I really do feel like without you, we wouldn't have won this World Series. I feel like that. And then as a Braves fan, y'all can smite me all y'all want. That's how I feel. Without Freddie, we wouldn't have won the World Series. This dude's last memories in Atlanta is going to be hitting a home run in his last at bat that made it a 7-0 game against the Astros. And his last out was him catching a ball from Dansby to win the World Series. And he kept the ball. He put it in his back pocket. So I always want that to be. Can you start? Everybody, this is Shadow. I'm pretty sure y'all seen him on a video before. He's being annoying, but I if that's the last memory you have of Atlanta, take it with you forever, bro. Thank you. That's all. That's all I gotta say. Hold that World Series trophy up high. You know what I'm saying? And the Dodgers just won the World Series. So and I can't wish good on the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? I hate the Dodgers with a passion. You being on the Dodgers doesn't make me hate you. You know what I'm saying? I just hate them because I don't like how they try to buy championships. That's just me. I used to do the same. I used to hate the Yankees for the same thing, but the Yankees don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Dodgers, they're only doing that right now, but it's gonna bite them in the ass later. Which is why I feel like they should have offered you more money because they got money to throw around. They've been doing it for a long time. But you on the Dodgers makes them a better team. So I wish you the best of luck, bro. Ball out. Do what you can to do. We'll see you, and we'll definitely see you in October, bro. Um, Friendly competition at this point, man. There's no ill will towards you at all. I swear. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I'm gonna take this jersey that I paid for and be like, fuck Freddie and throw it and burn it. Like that's stupid. That's a waste of fucking money. This jersey is always gonna be one of my favorite jerseys. I bought it like right after the World Series, and I was like, I'm definitely getting a Freeman jersey because I was like, man, as a free agent, he's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? But you was a free man, not like no pun intended. You was a free man, Freeman. But you was able to do like you was able to choose where you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So you go ball out, enjoy your 2022 season, man. And to the Braves, man, y'all gotta play your game, bro. Just play this. I feel like the Braves are a better team than it was last year. No offense to Freddie, but Matt and Freddie are almost similar in points. Matt's probably a little bit more of a power hitter. Freddie's more of a contact hitter, and Freddie gets on base a little bit more. But I feel like the Braves can work around that. You know what I'm saying? Like Freddie was in the number 2 hole, so I feel like Matt would be in the number 3 hole. And especially when Ronald comes back, we're gonna have a solid 1-2-3. We're gonna have Ronald as leadoff, Ozzy's number 2, and then Matt is number 3. And then Ozzy's a switch hitter, so he's gonna be lefty most of the time, but he can switch to righty. So it's not always gonna be righty lefty lefty. Sometimes it's gonna be righty righty lefty. So that works against the pitching. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Eddie Rosario back, so I'm happy for having him back. I wanted Jorge Soler, but we have too many right-handed bats, so Jorge wasn't gonna work. That's why they went with Eddie, and I think Eddie really expressed how much he wanted to be back in Atlanta. I don't know about Jorge. Eddie was a little bit more vocal, and even during the off season, he was doing like little tweets and stuff about how much he loved being out here, how much the fan base. And you got to think about it, Eddie hit like 3 walk-offs with the Braves. You know what I'm saying? Like he won one of the games against the Dodgers in the NLCS. That's why he was NLCS MVP. Like this dude was balling. So Eddie being back, we got a stacked outfield. I feel like as soon as Ronald comes back, we might have Eddie in right field and Marcel in left field and Duvall in center. I don't know how they're gonna work out the outfield, but I know Marcel's gonna go to DH when Ronald comes back, and Eddie's gonna go to left field. So right now, Duvall is probably gonna be our main center fielder, which I'm cool with Duvall being our main center fielder because he has a great sense of like where to play. Like he got a real good, and then he might not be the fastest person, but he knows how to track down fly balls. So it is what it is. Ronald could also play center if he has to. So it is what it is at that point too. But anyways, man, look, Freddie, thank you. I'm gonna just end it on that. If you guys are watching the replay, I want to remind you this is the road to 100K. So I'm back in business. I'm gonna start posting more. I'm gonna start posting more consistently. This is not a baseball channel, but baseball is my favorite sport. This topic has been killing me. because I don't like seeing a great relationship get thrown under the bus by a whole bunch of random people saying that they did something wrong, they did something wrong. It was not wrong. It was a mutual agreement. The only thing that the Braves did wrong was when they traded for Matt Olson, they should have told Freddie, like, hey, we had to pull the plug. You know, it is what it is. We needed a first baseman. You know what I'm saying? I felt like nobody contacted him and told him that, which, I mean, that's kind of not really they don't have to do that. You're a free agent. But I feel like they should have at least reached out. Somebody should have reached out and be like, hey, they traded for Matt, bro, because they had to. Like, they had to pull the plug on the trade because they couldn't wait any longer. And, not to make you feel bad. That way, Freddie didn't seem like he was blindsided because it felt like he was blindsided by it or whatever. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I was ranting. I had to vent. I had to get this out. I had to tell everybody what I thought about it. And as a Braves fan for life, like, I'm a Braves fan for life. I'm not choosing Freddie over the team. I'm not choosing the team over Freddie. Freddie made this team from scratch. Like, this team was built around him. And then now now things have to go a different course. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Braves made the right move. They didn't overspend this offseason. They made great moves. And now our bullpen is even better than it was before. And we already have one of the best bullpens. So I feel like we have the best bullpen. That would be kind of weird saying that against the Brewers and other good teams like the Giants. The Giants got a good bullpen too. But I guess we're going to go out there and let baseball be baseball and see who got it. You know what I'm saying? The Braves got a good chance to repeat. I highly doubt they'll repeat. But for the next 5 to 8 years, like from now till 2030, Braves are going to be a dynasty. The Braves are going to be talked about as a great team for a long time, just like back in the 90s. So I'm here for it, man. I'm going to watch every game like I've always been doing. And I'm going to just keep grinding and just, like I said. But Freddie, thank you. Good luck. And, I wish the best for you and your family. And, young Charlie. Charlie looks like he's going to be a great player when he gets older. I'll be seeing your videos that you post of him. You know what I'm saying? But there's a heartfelt thank you, bro. Like, there's a heartfelt thank you. I don't know how much I gotta say this, but thank you for everything, bro. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, if you guys are watching this, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And that's it. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Sunday fun day. And let's get ready for opening day. Opening day starts in 2 weeks, man. So if y'all out there watching some spring training games, go out there and enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the nice weather. There's some good weather out here right now. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that I was ranting. And just, give me a like, man. Likes help. If you're new, subscribe because I'm about to start having some I got some major guests that's about to be on my channel. Like, I got some major guests. All right. And I'm gonna shout one of them out in a video soon. So look out for that. All right. But yeah, thank you guys again. Peace out.